Hey, all this Geek Girl coming at you with more movie reviews. This is Dark Shadows, the movie. Barnabas Collins is played by the wonderful, the lovely Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is a freaking vampire. Come on, guys. Give me credit here. I mean, that is just hot on so many levels, and we're not going to talk about that because I'm just going to start sweating up in here. But yeah, Barnabas Collins was a guy who lived back in the 18th century. His family founded their town of Collinsport, and they were like their biggest fish mongrel, or whatever you want to call it. When they built their house, Barnabas was like 13 or so he knows every nook and cranny of that home and whatnot. He knows where all the secrets are. He knows everything. I mean, that is his family home. Anyway, there is a witch um, who is completely in love with him. I mean, this is before he was a vampire. He was human back in the 18th century. And she's just die hard in love with Barnabas. And he doesn't want her. He wants another little girl who's one of the little servants or whatever. And the witch didn't like that. He like flipped out. So she turned him, and she made the little girl commit suicide in front of him, so he went to commit suicide too, but before he could hit the ground, she turned him into a vampire. So he didn't die. So now he's got this curse put on him, and he's got to live with it. And the town folk, after a while, rally and tie him up and chain him into a coffin and whatnot. And then centuries later down the road, in the 1970s, they dig him back up because they're building right there. And they unchain him, and of course he's still in there, and he does his thing, and he decides to go home. Well, it's the 1970s. It's a little bit different than what he's used to. They don't know what to deal with him. His niece is like, are you stoned or something? And they're like, they tried to stone me, my dear. It didn't work. So she's completely confused. It's the 70s. I mean, everything's going crazy, you know? I mean, but, yeah, he goes back home and he meets, his ancestor, or he's their ancestor, so he meets his descendants. And, yeah, and they come to find out that the place isn't going exactly like he wanted it to, and, somebody has moved in and taken over all of his, fishing business and whatnot. And, it's just a freaking mess. And, like, yeah, he's terrified. He has no idea what's going on. He's scared of a lava lamp. He can't figure it out. It's the 70s. He's from the 18th century. He has no clue what's going on. It is absolutely hilarious. But, yeah, then he finds out that the witch is the one who's been taking all of his family's business, and he's got to go talk to her and try to get her to, like, back off or whatever. But yeah, hilarious movie. It is I want to say a 4.5 on my Laugh-O-Meter. It is funny as all get out. I love it so much. But y'all let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Let me know if there's anything else y'all want me to review. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and we will see y'all later.